I'm coming, chat. Whee. What's up, gamers? Oh, I think I left my glasses in the other room. Oh, crap. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back again. BRB. All right, I'm coming. Hold your all's horses. I'm sure you guys are going crazy right now. It's probably a few hundred of you all just waiting. What's up, guys? Yep, that's a few hundred right there. I am early. I was like, I think I was like 2 minutes late yesterday, I think. Yesterday I was just like, I wasn't even late. Well, I was a little bit later to work than normal. And then I didn't have like any builds like fully ready. So I was basically having to go through like all of our incoming shipments because we have a couple people out of PCBros this week who would normally go through them. And yeah, I had to try to find, you know, like 1 or 2 parts that I was missing for like each build. And I kept finding like one part that would almost complete one build. And yeah, it was crazy. What's up, Josh? Plum Crazy, King Chrome, Drummer in a Box. You know, we got the usuals. We got Kermit. Good morning, Roaster. Let's make today a damn good day. That's what I'm saying. I actually have to, so I'm going to work until about 4 today, and then I'm doing like a 5-hour drive to Michigan. A little family reunion. A lot of my family lives in Michigan and Ohio. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good little weekend, you know. I'm excited because I got, shout out to TV the Greek, or TTV the Greek, but I'm borrowing his camera for the weekend, and he's borrowing my camera for the weekend, and we're going to do like a little toasty DIY video, kind of comparing the experience, but this is the camera that he's letting me borrow. It's a really cool Nikon FM2. So this is film, 35mm film camera, so it's going to be pretty cool. We're going real old school. So I'm gonna, since my family reunion's kind of at like a sort of like a farmhouse, it'll be really cool because I'll get to get some dope pictures. Your usual now, Plum Crazy. I think you're getting up there. I feel like I'm starting to get used to seeing your name. How much does this build cost? I'm looking to replace my current build, hoping to keep it under 13 to 1500. Well, you should check out PCBros.tech. We have a lot of builds already listed. I can promise you this one's not going to be 13. This is also for a customer. So a customer actually brought their parts into us, and they're going to pay us to build it. This is something that we do pretty often. I would say we do about, you know, maybe like one a week, maybe one every couple weeks, where we build a customer's PC in some form or another. This person brought us all the parts, and honestly, it seems on paper like they did a pretty good job picking out the parts for their build. I've never used this cooler before, so that would be pretty cool. Used this case, we really liked it. So yeah, we actually just built in this case, now I'm thinking about it. I like literally just brought it to the other room a few days ago. But yeah, the only reason I say this build wouldn't be 13 to 1500, even if we were selling it, is this. The 4080 Super alone is like a $900,000 card. Ryzen 5 to 4080 Super. So I felt like some of you all are probably going to kind of question that. And you know, it's a valid question. For what this person's doing, which I'm guessing is going to be a lot of gaming, it's going to be very adequate, especially if they're playing at like 1440p or even 4K. Honestly, if they were to go up to something like, let's just say the 7800, they're not really going to notice much of a difference. It might be like 2 to 10 FPS at most. Now, once they go down to like 1080p, or let's say they had a 7800X 3D, sure, then they're going to notice a little bit of a difference. You know, they might get more like 10 to 15, maybe 10 to 20 more FPS in a lot of games. But now AMD did a great job with this generation, guys. 7600X is such a versatile CPU that you could make, like, we've done solid builds with the 7600 and like the GTX 1660, right? And then we've also done builds with the 7600 and like the 7900 XT. We've done builds with the 7600, and I think we've done like a 4080 before, or at least we've been like 4070 Ti supers. So it's a solid choice, you know? And they definitely saved them. They're definitely getting the most GPU bang for buck is the way I would describe it. Because, you know, if they had to pick between, like, let's just say money-wise, you know, it was either 7700X with like a 4070, you know, Ti, 4070 Ti Super, or this combo. I would have gone with this combo too, because I'm a big 1440p gamer, and I got pretty good confidence in this build, guys. Nice motherboard too. I always like the kind of like all black with a little bit of gray motherboards. This is an Aorus AX, so they got the latest Bluetooth and Wi-Fi protocols. But yeah, we'll see once I start building. Maybe I'll find some stuff that's a little freaky about it, but so far, like I said, on paper, this is a pretty good looking build. I've definitely had some PCBros customers bring us builds where, you know, Matt and I get like halfway through them, or sometimes we don't even start them because we realize like, oh my God, this is not gonna work, or like they're missing a very vital part. A good GPU for 150. Okay, so if you're wanting to go new, the only, like, I would call it good, and this is just my opinion, only good option would, and you're not even quite there, would be the RTX 3050 6 gig. I think those are more like 160 to 170 usually, but I mean, I'm sure you could swing that. It's a solid card, 1080p gaming, it's new, 6 gigs of VRAM, it has multiple display outs, it can handle, honestly, it can handle any game on the market. There's just some games like AAAs where you're gonna have to go like low settings 1080p. Now, if you want to go used, I think you're starting to near like, I think you can get like 2070s or like 2060s. I know for a fact like 1660 Ti is definitely going to be within that price, and that's a very solid card still. The 1660 like Super is basically going to be like a 3050 6 gig, to give you an idea. But you can save close to like 50 bucks if you're willing to go with the used older card. Did you see the controller I sent you? No, but I have the message. I saw it. I just didn't open it yet. So fear not, I will open it, just not yet. Still badass in that cooler. Yeah, the cooler is gonna have the CPU chilly for real. Because these 7600Xs, they can use an AMD stock cooler. We've actually tested it and they work pretty good. Hey Jackson, been a while since I joined the last stream. What's up, Live Free? I feel like it has been a little bit. I don't feel like it's been like that long though, right? Like maybe like, what, like a week or two? I guess that could be considered a little bit. 2070, 6600 use. Ooh, 60, you know what? I slept on AMD a little bit there. That's a good option too. I kind of started to like forget about the 6600 and 6600 XT used because sometimes they're a little too expensive used in my opinion. Because I think the 6600 is going to be similar to something like, let's say like a 2070 non-super, I believe, or in terms of like modern. Matt and I actually, it was funny, we did a benchmark not too long ago where we were testing streaming, and we tested the 3050 8 gig versus the 6600, and the 3050 8 gig was actually better in streaming while gaming. The AMD card was only even marginally better without streaming, and then once you started streaming, we noticed it was even worse, so. Still a solid card, I just feel like sometimes they're still a little too expensive. But I do feel like if you can find it for like under, you know, like, I'd say like 160. It's a good solid card. I'm just not a fan of them when they're like 200 or more. Have you ever had to replace parts for the customer due to them having parts that weren't compatible for the build? Oh yeah, many times. Now normally, obviously we can only help out like for free so much, so it's not like we just give them the parts. And thank you, Jimmy's are Russ. Jimmy's are sus. Appreciate the sub. Oh crap, I forgot that they have more than one drive. That would have been kind of funny putting their Gen 3 drive as their main, because they got a 2 terabyte Samsung Gen 4. Which I will say, this is a little bit of a, this is one weird choice. If the person watching, hopefully this doesn't upset you, but you got a 2 terabyte, very fast Gen 4 SSD, like very fast. You're gonna want this as like your main Windows drive, your boot drive. It would, to me, it'd just be a sin to have Windows installed on a 512 Gen 3 when you have all these high-end parts. So I'm gonna make the audible and make the 990 your main drive and the 512 is like a secondary. My only guess is this secondary drive you may be using for just like you know, video storage and stuff like that, or maybe there's certain things that you don't want on your main drive. That's how I would do it, at least. If you were thinking about having the 512 as your Windows drive, I personally wouldn't. Nothing wrong with having it in here. I would just use it as a secondary. See, the big thing about that a lot of people don't realize, and because I've heard a lot of customers actually say this before, so here's my input on it. I've heard customers where they would like to do, like, let's say they're like, oh, well, I kind of want like the Gen 4 as like my game drive, and I'll take the Gen 3 as my Windows drive because I don't want my Windows getting bogged down having like my games and stuff on it. But the problem is Gen 4 drives are so ridiculously fast. Like we're talking, like this drive here is probably, yeah, almost 7,500 megabytes per second. Windows in your games can't even push those type of speeds. Therefore, you have so much headroom that you're never going to get bogged down doing that. If anything, having Windows run on your Gen 3 drive is going to feel a little bit slower. So that's my 2 cents. Thank you. Oh, was that another sub? Midnight resubbed. Oh my goodness! Look at that. You're 5 months in. Thank you, Jimmy and Midnight. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, the boot drive should always be the fast drive in your system. Exactly. But you know what's funny though, because we've had a few customers where they've kind of vetoed. Hopefully this person doesn't, but where they've been like, oh no, you know, like I've heard, like I really should have my game drive is like my fast drive, blah blah.
SUB Timber.
Thank you for the 100 bits. I forgot that we have sounds on. What did that say? Is that just, did it just say the whatever the whale emoji is called, or emote? I mean, I said emoji. I'm getting old. Oh my god, what is happening? Mental metalhead. What the heck? All right, hold on. Let me catch up. So we got a hydrate. All right, I'll do that. We got 100 bits from Andy. Shout out. Mental Metalhead gave out 2 gifted subs. Thank you very much. By the way, Mental Metalhead, did you ever figure out the YouTube restriction thing that you were having? Like I said, I haven't heard from anyone else that they weren't, like they were having trouble watching ToastyBros videos. So I don't know. Yeah, oh, live free. Live free, thank you. Man, it really is Friday. You guys are making my day. Thank you all. What's up, Ben Benny? Ben Benny and the Jets.
SUB Timber.
Dude, what is it saying? SUV something? Here, let me see what this. See, now I need to know. I need to know what this emote is called. Oh, it won't even tell. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, September. So it's literally a September emote. Okay. It's because you're the best. Well, thanks. Yeah, thank you, Andy. That was look, you're the #1 gifter for subs, or not subs, for bits right now. Another hydrate, guys. I just drank. I can't keep doing this. Yeah, Matt's on vacation. To my knowledge, he'll be back Monday for the morning stream. He'll probably be back sometime this weekend. But your account, it's fixed. They hated my VPN. Oh, that's so weird that it only blocked you from you know, one channel. But I get it. The internet, computers, phones, technology, it's all weird. It never makes sense, honestly. All right, let's see what this Phantom Spirit is all about. Because I've never seen this cooler before. And, oh, it's from Thermalright, though. That's cool. I like that. They actually went with, honestly, with how high-end some of these parts are.
Timber.
I almost, yeah, okay, I think she's saying SUB Timber. So she's saying the emote to me. Because I think you can, when you cheer that many bits, I think you can make it say whatever you want, by the way, Andy. Just don't make it super long if you can. But thank you for the more bits. Got 100 more from Andy. Oh, this is great. Yeah, what's a Pinky Tech? Where's the sub at? I know you're good for it. You're not coming to the car show. You haven't been to a car show in a while. You haven't been doing ads with us. I mean, I feel like you owe us a sub, man. It's the only way I'm gonna feel okay. But yeah, it's cool seeing, you know, they got a really high-end build, a lot of really high-end parts, and then we got a Thermalright cooler. Instead of going with something crazy like a Noctua cooler that would have costed like over $100 for one this size, we actually have a tasteful Thermalright cooler. But the Phantom Spirit 120 SC is a cool cooler. I'm okay with you not being okay. Please? Please, Pinky Tech? I'll tell you what, you can clip that and use it in your next video. How about that? You can say Jackson from the ToastyBros begged me for a sub because I'm so much larger than the Toasty Bros. Yeah? Do you want me to give you some more content for subs, Pinky Tech? Why am I opening their Wi-Fi? I'm so sorry if you're watching. I just opened your Wi-Fi adapter. It's okay. I'm gonna put it in this box. You know, so I just realized, have I been? No, I didn't. Okay. I was like, have I been throwing away your boxes? I'm so sorry if I have been. I'm gonna try to keep your boxes in case you want any of them. Was that a fat joke? What? What did I say about being fat? What are you talking about? We got. Man, I wish those made sounds like whenever we did. Oh, we got to guide the raid to GC Rock 6. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. GC Rock 6. Nobody else pay for guide the raid, please. But yeah, we gotta hydrate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. All right, whatever. I'll do it again. Oh, that I'm bigger than you all. Pinky Tech, it's crazy. You're all about cancel culture now. You used to be about providing good content to the people, and now you're about cancel culture. You're so washed up that you can't sub. I don't get it. I don't get what happened. You used to be so good. You used to be someone, Pinky Tech. Ah, Pinky Tech with the sub. All right, that's enough of that. Thank you, Pinky Tech. So one of the things I'm gonna do, guys, okay, actually, I want Cheryl's opinions on this. I've asked PCBros, everybody's asleep. So, listen closely, all right? Because I really am curious if this is something cool or this just sounds like a dumb money grab or you guys are like, that's stupid. So, I've been really into instant photography, you know, like the OG, taking Polaroids, Instax, you name it. I got a few instant cameras now, and I was thinking about it, and I've taken some really cool pictures of PCs. And so my thought was, I wonder if it'd be worth, and I'm thinking like 10 bucks, by the way. So making a $10 option on PCBros website or in person, where you can basically, what just happened? Pinky Tech gifting out more subs? Pinky Tech, chill. We got 300 bits, 6 subs, this is crazy. But basically, a $10 option where you can get a picture of your completed PC with Matt and I's, you know, signing it. It'll be like hand signed and everything. I'm thinking like 10 bucks. Is that like a dumb money grab? Is that cool? I mean, it would help us out because right now we do have a tip option and people very often tip, which is cool, but we're not really doing anything for the tip. Dumb money grab. All right, that's one. But like I said, it would be an option. It's not like, you know, you have to do it. It's just something, I really enjoyed it. And I'm like, man, it'd be really cool. Like, I kind of want to spread some of the instant photography love, but I can't do it for free because honestly, the cameras are expensive and the film is expensive. Only if you take a picture with the. So, I mean, I was thinking people could request whatever they want. They could request a picture of the parts. They could request a picture of the completed PC. Matt and I could be standing behind the PC holding it. The only thing is they're small pictures. You know, it's about, they're like wallet size, like 2x3s. And so I was thinking if Matt and I were standing with the PC, it might be a little hard to make out, but it doesn't matter, you know. $5.99, the economy is poo. $10 for a signature edition, okay. And the thing is, you could put the picture wherever you want. Like, and it's a legit, not a Polaroid, but an Instax, which is kind of same deal. Would I be able to digitize them? I could, yes. So that camera that I'm thinking about using, the picture, the instant picture is called Instax Mini. So that's the size, which is about a wallet size photo, or like the back of your phone. But then it also saves a digital copy. And I'll show you, actually, I have a folder on my phone. So yes, Bruce, that could be an option. We could just do like 10 bucks total. You get a digital and a printed off photo. Let me go to my albums here. I'm just gonna show you guys some examples. If I can even figure, oh, here we go. Instax photos. All right, so we're gonna go to this camera. I'm trying to find some of the cool, so here's like some of the really cool ones I've taken. This is a GT40, but this is digitally on my phone. So I didn't like just take a picture of the finished product. Here's like an Audi R8. So they're really cool. They're kind of vintage looking. I think the PCs will look really sick. Yes, and it is kind of a way, it's not gonna write it off. It's not gonna be free still, but it would be a way for, and the thing is, I paid for all the camera equipment myself. I mean, it's my own personal hobby. I was just thinking about, you know, for PCBros, just because really what company isn't kind of you know, struggling a little bit right now. It's just one extra way that we can make a little bit of extra money. And I don't know, I feel like it's cool. Like, I think a lot of customers appreciate it. But here's the actual size of the photos. This is not a good photo, really. This is one of my fish tank. But Matt and I could sign like down here. Here's a really cool one I got of like a John Deere, my John Deere tractor. So yeah, it's just cool because we can sign like, well, we probably couldn't sign the back unless we did silver, but it'd probably make the most sense to just sign here. You know, my signature, Matt's signature, whatever. We could even write up top like when the PC was built or whatever. Do you give away free PCs every month? Don't think of it as a money grab. Oh, well, listen. I, just like many other people in the world, I'm pretty confident with what we do, okay? I know that we're very, I think we're more charitable than almost anyone that does social media. I know some really big channels out there and big creators who I know what kind of money they make, and I see what Matt and I do. Like, I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, I think genuinely, I think Matt and I have given away 100K plus worth of stuff. Because I'm thinking about, we've been doing our giveaway streams now for, I think, over 3 years. We've had months where we do multiple PCs, I would say valued close to like 3 to 4 grand. And then on top of that, we've done quite a few charity kind of deals where we've donated, you know, like our own company money and stuff like that. And you know, you guys have probably seen some of the few YouTube videos we've done where we've given away stuff. I don't know if Mental Metalhead's still here, but we donated a PC or two to a local organization that's kind of like a creative lab. I think with my own money, actually, I don't remember if I spent the money or PCBros or Toasty Bros, but I bought him like a $200 SSD for the PC, just to, you know, so it was a little quicker and they had more storage. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the kind of stuff that we don't have to do, give it away now. I'm gonna give this person's PC away. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that we don't have to do, we do anyways, because that's what we enjoy doing. And sure, we could be making more money if we didn't do that stuff, but who cares? But cool, it sounds like I got a consensus of a few people said that it sounds cool. I'll see what some of PCBros say, kind of go from there. But yeah, no, Bruce, and because I know you were one of the people that objected at first, but you said you got a digital copy. Yes, that would be doable. Luckily, that's the reason why I bought the camera I did. I love that camera because you know how, so most instant print cameras, right? You take the photo, it prints, like instantly. It's an instant print camera. What's cool about this one is it takes the photo and it takes an SD card and everything, so it saves the photo to the SD card right when you take it, like a digital camera would. And then you know, like how with old film cameras you had an advance feature, well, what do you call it? An advance arm, basically, where it would slide the next photo for film. Well, this one is basically a fake one, and that's the print button. So it makes the noise too. It has like the little ratchet sound, but then it prints the image off. So it's really cool. There's an app too, so it has Bluetooth, and you can save the picture straight to your phone through the app. Or what I prefer to do, put this on backwards. What I prefer to do is I just have an SD card that I pull out of the camera, and then I use an SD card reader to USB Type-C, and then I can just save it straight to my phone. So simple. Don't end up like Artesian Builds. They didn't do giveaway PC to the winner because the winner only had a few. I just almost died. No, we've never like, I mean, and we'll tell people ahead of time what the requirements for the giveaway are, but we've never done a giveaway where it was like size based or like what are you gonna do for us? A lot of the people that we give away our PCs to literally don't even like do social media. Like, if anything, a lot of them we give away, they don't have computers, which is obviously the goal. I mean, it's really nice whenever we give away one to someone that doesn't have a PC. I know, so Smug Grinch, I always like when it's a regular that wins. So they're gonna keep the PC, because they do have a PC. It's a lower end PC, but they're gonna keep the one that we built, and then they're gonna give their PC, I think it was like their mom or their sister, which that's super awesome. You know, it's like, I don't really care who gets the PC. I know one time, like Gerard won. He was a regular viewer of ours, still is. I just we don't talk to him quite as much with him being busy and all. But he had a really high-end PC. I think he had like a 3090 back when those were like new. So he ended up giving the PC to his brother, and that was really cool. So yeah, we've pretty much every PC giveaway, I feel like it's always had a really good turnout. It always ends up going to the right person, you know? They should give it to their sister's mom. That they probably wouldn't see that coming, honestly. I didn't even see that coming. Midnight and Kermit in the same room? They can coexist? What the heck? I thought they were competitive players. Gotta run. All right, fish. I didn't fish. You were at work for the last giveaway. So okay, that was another cool story. Well, it sucked at the time. We had a regular, and I don't remember who it is because I feel like I don't see them anymore. Funny enough, you know, stuff happens. But they won the PC, and it was a good build. This was one of the giveaways we did where, you know, I think it was like a $1,000 build. They won it, and they were at work, so they didn't respond. You know, we waited about 10 minutes. We were begging. They didn't respond, so we re-rolled, found a new winner, and then it was Dylan. I think their name was Dylan. And then, like, I think it was the next day or later in this, I think it was after we were about to end the stream, they responded, and they were like, oh my God, am I too late? And we were like, dude, we normally only give people like 3 to 5 minutes. It was like 10, so we had to give it away, sorry. They were like, oh man, that sucks. You know, it's all good. They were like, I already have a PC actually, that's all right. So they were like, I was really hoping to surprise my brother if I won. And so, you know, we kind of felt bad. And so what we ended up doing was we reached out to him through social media or something, like Discord. And we kind of asked them, like, you know, what were you looking to get for your brother? And they were like, oh, like literally anything. Like, I was just really hoping to, you know, be able to give them a gaming PC because they've been wanting one for so long. And so we were like, what kind of specs, blah, blah. And we ended up kind of working out with them a deal where we basically, I think we matched them. So we paid for like half the build, we built it, had them pay for the other half. And yeah, it ended up working out really good. They were very happy. You want to give away for something, didn't respond because it was while you're at work. Yeah, it happens, you know. We appreciate you all watching during work, but it does really, it is sad whenever we aren't able to, you know, make it happen. Also, I think this two-fan situation ain't really working out here, chat. I'm almost tempted just to run one in the middle because, well, let me show you all the issue and get your all's opinion on it. So unless we turn the cooler this way, which I don't, actually you can't on this AMD mounting, if it was Intel you could. So we're hitting the RAM here, right? And the cooler, this looks stupid. The fan's like halfway off. And over here, same thing. The fan's like pretty off. So I'm kind of thinking just the fan in the middle, because honestly, the aluminum on this cooler is more than enough, probably without a fan at all. But you run one, okay. Has Tim been on? Too easy, Tim? I feel like I've seen him like really recent, yeah? Have I not? I'm not always great with names, guys. I'm good with faces. And I'm not great with faces because I'm like blind, so I can't see faces. No, literally not one since it was built. I'm not even sure he got it yet. Oh, shit. Did Girthy Tic Tac bring him the PC? Like, did that all work out? What do I look like, Jackson? Middle-aged male, late 60s. No, I'm just kidding. Did I ruffle your feathers just now? Mid 70s, possibly. All right, we're gonna move this to the main CPU fan. This cooler's a little bit, almost, you know what? I'm gonna make an audible here. I'm gonna take their fan off actually, and we're gonna do a little bending action. All right, because right now I don't like how the little split tower, it was a little far apart for my taste. Luckily it's just aluminum, so real easy to bend. But now it's gonna be real tight, so I'm gonna have to kind of get in here. Oh my God. Yep, come on. Come on, Big Bertha. Yep, okay. Keep it going. Oh my God, we're getting stuck on like every little part now. Like every little fin is fighting me. What have I done? Bear with me, chat. we got to go a few aluminum fins at a time right now. All right, we got one side like all the way down now. All right, a little bit more. Yep, let's get it past the top. There we go. All right, get it perfectly lined up so it's flush. Just how we like the look of it. Boom, there we go. Yeah, see that looks a lot better. I don't know if you guys could see before, but the tower on top was like, they were pretty far apart, so there was like a big gap on one side. Was not a fan of that. That's just one of the little Toasty Bros touches, you know, we like to add. See, that's the whole the blue collar industry. You're paying for experience, guys. You're paying for not necessarily just the work being done. Paying for it being done right. Queen type toast. Where the? Oh, okay, that's the only one that's overhead now. Cool. Oh, you're sure Gerthy has a Prime sub? Where is that guy? He probably typed and I just wasn't here. Or I wasn't paying attention. I've been here the whole time. I wasn't here mentally. I was gonna say, guys, like September is about to be over soon, so get them out while you can. You know, I'm not gonna complain if we get more toast, okay? Also, I decided for this build, don't let me forget. You guys probably don't care, and you're gonna let me forget, but I wanted to get an instant shot of this build and go ahead and take a picture of it. I'm obviously not gonna charge the person since I didn't talk about it, but I don't know, I wanna try it and kind of see what they think about it, you know? See if it's a good reaction, see if they're kind of like, oh, cool. He's having to share vehicles with his wife because his car broke down. I heard about the car issue. That's never fun. Top diggity dog. What up? You pay for the mustache power? Mustache power. Nice. It's Fantex. Cool. Ugh. More like he has to drop her off at work and then take the kids to school. Oof. I bet it's a lot of work for him. Make sure to buy your new computer from PCBros.tech. I'm saying, Top Dog. I mean, hey, you did it. A pink one at that. Oh my God, why is this? All right. Oh, you know what? I bet it's. Is it not? Okay, let me see. No, yeah, they're slide off. What the heck? Why is this back panel on so freaking tight? I don't want to slide off. Hello. All right, we're gonna try a little flathead, you know, a little insert twist motion. Huh. Oh my good golly, Jeebus. Come off of there, panel. I wonder if something's bent on here. Let's see. No, looking fine. Huh. I don't know, maybe these screws were just a little tight or something. That's what we're gonna go with. What's your opinion on OLED monitors? Man, they look nice. Would I pay for one now? No. I think that OLED's gonna probably become, or mini LED, one of those things, QLED. Those are all gonna become like, you know, the next big thing. And right now, OLED is like just insanely expensive for the most part. I know you can find like some of the cheaper, not as name brand OLED monitors for not too bad, but like I was looking at OLED TVs recently and I just couldn't bring myself to spend like double the cost of like QLED, because QLED looks pretty good too. So I think they look great. I just don't think it's like that much different, you know? But if you just have money, like lots of money, and you want to spend it, OLED, do it. Really? They put this, oh, here we go. Okay, nope, maybe, I think I have to take out this little hard drive cage to get the accessory kit out. Ow! Jesus Christ. All right, guys, I'm slowly starting to hate this case. I'm just kidding. I don't hate it yet. We'll see. Let's put the hard drive cage back in that we're not going to need. I'm just glad it only comes with one, just one bay hard drive cage. Screw hard drives. Am I right, guys? All right, so as far as accessories go, we're going to need, let's see, do we really not need SATA? So these, oh, they're just ARGB fans. Cool, so that'll just go straight to the motherboard. So this modular power supply is better come in clutch because we're only going to need, what am I going to play Sunday? Oh, you know what, actually? Well, no, I should be home in time. There's a chance Sunday I might not stream, or if I do, I might be late. Or, I don't know yet. I'm going to my family reunion in Michigan. It's about 5 hours away. Sunday's when I'm coming back. I don't know what time we're heading out. I would imagine it's going to be the morning. So if it's 5 hours, obviously I'll be back, you know, well in time for the stream. But we've been playing a good amount of Apex. Last couple streams what we played. We actually, the first time we played, again recently, it was horrible. I did not do well. I had games where I was dropping like double-digit damage. But I've gotten back into it. I've been playing Octane now instead of Loba. And I've had some games where I've dropped like, you know, over 2K damage already in ranked, so it's going pretty good. We were lying to you for Sunday gaming. I'm gonna do my best. If for some reason like Zach isn't on and stuff, I'd probably end up playing like Fallout some more. You know what's, I finally, I haven't been playing Fallout as much. Kind of sad about it when I think about it, but yeah, I've kind of, not that I like hit a plateau or anything, I don't know. It hasn't sounded quite as fun recently. Nope. Nope. Frostpunk 2 is out at 1 p.m. free on Game Pass. I have not heard of that. What is that? Any play that new COD mode? I have not like touched any Call of Duty besides Warzone. This is a really cool box. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. No sharp edges. Oh, does it open like this? Is it on hinges? Sorry, bro, I might like break your box here, I guess. What is going on? Yeah, okay, it is. Cool. Wow, this is, oh my God, this is the thickums of a card. Whoa. Look at this thing, guys. Friggin' chunky. That's a full-on like 3.5 lane card right there. All right, we got some basic stuff. We got a little support bracket. Might actually end up using that. We'll see. Cool. Day 245, requesting Blood Hunt. I feel like you just started requesting that. Celestial Protocol was free on Epic. Playing that right now. Nice. That's is that the one that's kind of like is that a space game? Am I being crazy? You didn't see an Asus 4080 before you bought yours. Have owned smaller VCRs. Yeah, there's some big old cards. GPU is bigger than my dog. What kind of dog do you have? Ugh. Cool. Yes, the ATX 3.0 connector. Lovely. GPU is bigger than my brain. It probably bigger than all of our brains combined, perhaps. And boop. Boop. And boop. So this really gives you guys an idea on how much power PCIe can deliver. I know Joe and I were talking about that yesterday, but this is a 16 pin, but it's adapted from just 2 PCIe 8 pins, and this is a 600 watt adapter. So just saying. Because the reason Joe and I were talking about is we had a 7900 XTX we were plugging in yesterday, and the power supply only had 2 8 pins on it, but it had like the 2+2. So we basically had to do 2 of them, but then one of them was doubled up. And he was like, oh, is that saying? I was like, oh yeah, dude, that's, yeah. From what I read, it seems like each, what's it called? Each 8-pin can handle like 150 watts, and then your PCIe rail can handle like 75. So I'm like, so just one connector in the PCIe rail would be, what, 250 watts, yeah? And then when you had a second one, that'd be 400 watts right there. So yeah, they can handle some pretty good amounts. Even AMD is not keeping up with the new GPU coming out. No, they're basically saying that they're not going to bother trying to compete with NVIDIA on like their super high-end stuff now, which honestly, like I think pretty much everybody is like, yay. Don't even worry about it, you know? Because AMD is really, they've never been able to. And whenever they have gotten close, I feel like generally people just haven't really liked them that much because they're typically like incredibly power hungry. And even then they still don't have the same amount of performance quite. But then like their mid-range and low-end stuff is amazing. It's incredibly power efficient. The bang for buck has been the best for quite some time now. So yeah, I think they should focus on, I don't think they should not make any mid-range cards. Like I still think personally they should make a card, let's just say the next generation comes out, and it's like 8000 series. I still think they should make like a 8900 XT or 8900 XTX, which that competes, you know, like, I mean, well, their 7900 XTX, you know, it's like a 4080 Super. I think that's where they should stop. I don't think they should go way lower than that, but, you know, no competition. No, I agree that it's not good, but NVIDIA is NVIDIA. Let's be real. Is there really competition right now? I mean, and I'm an AMD fanboy, but I'm just saying the 7900 XTX is what, like a not even $1,000 card, and it's like a 4080 Super, and people will still pay, you know, $1,500 to $2,500 actually. I'm gonna say $1,600 to $2,500 for the 4090, like all day, every day over the AMD card. So it doesn't matter whether competition or not. People just like NVIDIA and they'll pay anything for it. Like I end up, and I know this because I run a PC company, there's a lot of people out there who they literally do not even, they won't even look at the performance of the 5090. They'll see the $3,000 price tag and just be like, yep, I want it. That's the best card, so I want it, you know? And you can't even talk them out of it. You'd be like, well, AMD is just really good. No, man, I've heard bad things about AMD. I want that card. I'm like, okay, fine, sorry. White NVIDIA card, and I'll do some freaky stuff. And the white graphics cards are definitely hard to find. It's like never the one you're looking for, I feel like, you know, whenever you do find the white graphics card that you've been looking for, it's always like slightly different or it's not the right model. It is time to put in the motherboard. This is gonna be a pretty good little fitment of a build, I think, guys. I'm gonna have just enough room for that graphics card, it looks like. Cool, all right. Well, we have plenty of room to plug in the CPU. It's so weird doing a high-end build without a liquid cooler. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just I have so much room up top. Like I can go ahead and screw in the board without thinking about it. You bought a 4080 because it was $800, it was a deal, but still kind of regret paying that much for any card. I feel that. But it is an awesome card. It's gonna last you a long time before you need to upgrade or anything. CPU, not GPU. What did I say? Oh, most people use it for NVENC encoder. It takes a little off your G. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, so I have NVIDIA at home. We have almost all NVIDIA here too. Actually, I think, let me think. Yeah, every single PC actually in ToastyBros office has, we have like a 3060, a couple 4070s, a 4060, 4080 Super. So I think there's like a 4070 Ti Super or something out there. So yeah, I mean, because, you know, when we're doing like video editing, encoding, streaming, all that good stuff, NVENC is a little bit better. It's not like it's insane, you know, like AMD has done a really good job improving their codec as well, like with X264 and all that. But NVIDIA still just comes out a little on top to where that's the one time that spending a little extra for NVIDIA does make sense for people like us. Now, there's 99% of people literally just game, and they get no benefits really besides like ray tracing, which even AMD cards can do now. So something to think about, you know. Yes, 4080 Super. It's a high-end card right there. Yeah, you're not going to see it a whole lot on the channel. We often will just go with AMD for going higher end because, you know, we kind of do preach the whole like price to performance, and for gaming especially, you know, we tell you guys a lot that, you know, you just don't need 40 series, you know, just go with like the 7000 series, which is really good price to performance right now. FSR 4 is coming. It's basically DLSS. Oh, dude, FSR 3 is awesome. When I'm playing games like Warzone with AMD cards, it's crazy seeing like something like a freaking 7700 XT get like 300 FPS in Warzone, because that's normally how it is whenever we turn on like FSR. It's a pretty crazy little technology. Yeah, this is nice though. We got pretty minimal cables for this build. One thing that's nice about the air cooler in this case. All right. I said this would be easy to plug in. I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's not as easy as I was envisioning. You want to get into VTubing and also dabble with some 3D modeling. That's like the end goal. I'm broke. Any PC would be an upgrade right now. Yeah, I feel that. Join our monthly giveaways. We do them every second Friday of the month. So our next one will be in October. I think it's, I'm trying to think of what, wait, is that like October 12th or something like that? Well, it's a car show, so it's probably October 11th. Yeah. So that'll be our next one. For anyone, once again, I know I just mentioned car show. We do car shows at PCBros, usually once every like few months. Once again, with the whole giving thing, it doesn't cost any money to get in. It's free. We have Fat Jimmy's in Middletown, which is a pizza place that Matt and I actually was our first jobs, but we have them cater. Spend a couple $100 on free pizza. We'll usually have some free drinks as well. We often give out prizes. Like this one, we're doing another backpack giveaway. So the first 100 people to show up to the car show get a backpack with some goodies and like merch and stuff in it. So just saying, guys, it's put a lot of time and money into these shows, and people seem to really like them. I've actually like seen people talk about us in like car forums and stuff. Like, oh, you're going to the next, you know, PCBros event. It's pretty dope. So for anyone who can make it, Louisville, Kentucky. We've had some people make some pretty crazy drives. It's worth it, I'm telling y'all. Let's do CPU optional. So I'm gonna unplug that because we don't even need it. System fun. Okay. HD audio. You know, work for us. Hey, I wish we were hiring. It would be pretty cool. Yeah, this build's gonna turn out real clean, guys. I haven't even touched any cables for cable management yet. Actually, like all the placement of the board, where like everything is just really clean. Right, the USB-C is a little bit out there, but that's okay. It's like the only thing that's been a little bit in the middle of the board so far. Man, bring back the day of when like every connector just had to like run across the board for no freaking reason. That was the time.
I need to go get some water.
Okay. Do you want to grab some? I saw that paint didn't match very well. Like the paint that you had used. Do you want to take a sample with you and maybe have them do like a quart or something?
Yeah, I could take that up to the top of the doors.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, just run a piece of tape across the top of the doors, and it probably wouldn't be as
Make it like an accent wall almost. If you want to, I mean, I don't mind paying for a. I have a sample out there on my desk where you got that from. It's a piece of the drywall. Yeah, but if you just hand that to them at Lowe's, they'll match it, and I think it's just satin. So just whatever base you want with like a satin finish.
Okay.
Thank you. You model your feet on onlyfrogs.com. Why your feet? Oh, because Kermit. Haha. I get it. That was Tom, guys. Shout out to Tom. He's actually in an older YouTube video that we did where it was, can even a grandpa build a gaming PC? Oh. Come on, baby, plug in. There we go. All right, then we got another fan header. What the heck? Let me do that one right here. And wouldn't you know it, guys, we're graphics card ready. I know you guys probably are here. Let me change to, I'm gonna go to this camera for a minute here. Let's do, yeah, that'll work, why not? Feet, Kermit. Jackson doesn't get it. No, you know what, it took me a minute, but I get it. Because Kermit the Frog feet, and you know, it's like Frog Finder, whatever the heck they said. I hope I gave him the right credit card. I'm scared I gave him mine. He ain't gonna like when it gets declined. Alright, so I think this card physically is like a 3.5 lane, but I think it only needs 2 lanes for defitment. Actually, clean, don't even need the RGB on. Honestly, I was thinking the same thing. Like it almost feels like I'm doing a non-RGB build, but like I am. Yep, just 2. Cool. Man, this card has a lot of peel on it. A lot of peel. I can't miss any of it either. We can't have this whale of a card looking bad. I wonder if there's a Buc-ee's on the way to Michigan. Does anyone know that? I'm going from Louisville to Michigan. I don't know if Emily's been to Buc-ee's before, so could always drive by one, you know. It's quite the experience. It's not really an experience at all for me, but it's, you know, you never know. Some people like it. A lot of people like it, actually. I just feel like most of them are like south, aren't they? Up 65, man, I don't know highways. I'm sure. Queen, don't let your family guess what you want. Give them a parts list. Oh, their name is Queen, isn't it? At first I was like, what? I thought you were like, Queen, don't let them tell you. Thought you were getting like a little sassy, you know? Queen, you do you. But yeah, that is a good point, actually. Don't let your family guess if you want parts, because it's gonna be like all incompatible stuff probably. Dang, this card has 5 display out. You know, I remember at one point though, like even the really cheap cards had 5 display out, but they don't do that anymore. Doesn't Windows only support like 4 at a time or something? This is a big ass card. I think we might try out this little anti-sag bracket. I don't think we definitely need it. I just think it'll probably make it look a little better. A little more better. All right, let's see how this little guy, I think it's just a little stick in place when he has a little magnet on the bottom. It's got the Asus Tough logo, cool. All right, wow, it's like, honestly, the height without adjusting, it's like perfect. They give us a good little notch too, actually, so this actually looks really nice. Luckily, the customer's local too, so I don't have to worry about that like getting undone in shipping or anything. I will say Corsair cables are nice. They real nice. And boop. All right, let's try to get that as far down as we can. And wait, let me give it a little check, make sure it doesn't look like we're lifting. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Wow. That's real nice. It's real nice, chat. Sorry, I got carried away. All right, okay, cool. We'll switch to this camera. We're gonna do a little bit of cable management. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea while I cable manage. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the build on, just to make sure all the RGB and fans and everything are spinning proper. All right, chat, here we go. Just realized this cord isn't plugged in, so hold on. That would have been scary. I went to turn it on, it just didn't work. Okay, we got RGB on the RAM. Fans might take a minute since they're on ARGB headers on the board. Chat, hold. There we go. Okay, fan tech's pretty bright actually. Cool, all right. Let's do some cable management. I'm gonna turn this way so you guys can actually kind of see what I'm doing. So don't get Corsair, whatever, get the off-brand. Let them know it's that. Yeah, there you go. All right, I don't like how this is ran because we can see it. Not the smartest move, but we're gonna fix it. And they gave us a lot of freaking zip ties to work with. I appreciate that. Corsair, I want all the smoke. I love Corsair. We're actually wrapping up a video today where it's like an all Corsair PC, and they didn't even sponsor it. It's just how I planned it because I'm a pretty big Corsair guy. Wouldn't say it's like my favorite brand, but it's up there. I really like all brands, honestly, because they all have like, you know, something going for them. But I think in terms of the software compatibility, I like going all Corsair because I just find that once you get IQ installed, it just works, you know? And now you can do the thing where you can literally save your profiles so that you can uninstall the program if you don't like it. And it'll keep all of your, you know, any colors, any fan profiles, like everything. You don't have anything Corsair now that you think about it? Nice. Yeah, my build at home, I have Corsair RAM, Corsair cooler, and then Corsair fans. And so that's what I mean by like all Corsair, really. I mean, they don't have like motherboards. Oh, I have a Corsair power supply. But I think Corsair makes the most, they have the widest array of PC parts. Corsair, NZXT, you know, because NZXT makes motherboards. That's really the big thing they have going for them. If Corsair did that, that would be like, that'd be a pretty game changer, honestly. And I feel like their boards would look insane, but it'd be cool because then, in theory, because like some motherboards, you know, your graphics card and motherboard will have a different RGB software. So it sucks because then you'll have IQ, but then you still have to get, you know, one or two other softwares. But if Corsair ever made a board that could change the graphics card if you have RGB on it, you'd be literally set. Wouldn't need a single other RGB software. And honestly, I've tried Signal, have not been a fan of it at all. I feel like every time I've used it, I've had issues with it. And on top of that, it looks like a virus in my opinion. Like they have like crap that you can literally pay for. And I'm like, what? I thought it was supposed to be like their whole bragging thing was like free open source software. But then like it like begs you for money if you want like certain colors and stuff. Try to get these cables pulled back a little bit. Sweet, wow, we kind of went, this was actually like really easy to cable manage. Kind of went a little ham on it, you know? Looks nice. Your mom is one of those frugal folks that got all off-brand shit your whole life. I would say that I've always, you know, I like name brands for some things as I've gotten older, but especially when I was younger, yeah, I was definitely very, very no-name brand. Let's put the side panel on. Hello, little doggy.
How's it going, bub?
This is a PCBros customer PC build. I think they did a pretty good, they picked out all the parts themselves and dropped them off. She's a clean looking build though. McAllister just tipped his hat to that one, guys. He said, hats off, bruv.
M'lady.
McAllister said it's not small enough.
Show you small enough.
God, dude, it's crazy how bright the RGB is in this. I thought this build wasn't really gonna have a whole lot of lighting, guys, but the fans are just so bright that it makes it look like it's full of lighting. What is the, oh, the camera's trying to focus on, what the heck? What's happening?
Fall starts Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday madness. Yeah, I don't know, guys. For some reason, the PC is just mad and focus and nothing else. So that's how the stream's gonna be. That's how we're gonna end off the week, guys.
Just how I like to drive, just a little blurry. Just a little. Adds excitement.
And you see 2 of everything. Am I right?
Of everything. Yeah, I drive twice as safe, so I think there's double the lines in the road.
Double the cars.
Yeah, I feel safer that way.
Hello. Really?
Yeah.
Why did he clean it?
Dude, you should tell me he's still late though. You sure?
Here, but both of you just get on him when he walks in.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you guys have to. I don't want to start the day off.
I don't want to start it.
See, I don't want to either. Because my problem is I'll actually leave. You guys have seen it. I have proof. I can't handle it.
Jonah, it's 9:56. You're late.
Come on, man. Gosh, you know you want
Dude,
to.
how
You
did
have
we
to.
come here together and you managed to be late?
You have to say something.
It's not that
Jonah, how does this happen, man?
Can I get a picture of this sick ass truck in the parking lot? That was my car.
It's always a truck that keeps him from getting here on time. How is it always?
Yeah, were you behind me, bro?
Never took it out.
Oh.
I was up till 3 a.m.
Why?
I had a bug in World of Warcraft that was a beneficial bug, and I was taking advantage of it.
What was it?
You remember knowledge points from the Dragonflight? For professions?
Yeah.
So you remember how for gathering professions you had to gather like the random drops or whatever to
Yeah.
get a knowledge point? You're limited to 5 per week, and last night I gathered 47.
So McAllister,
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's actually really
have
smart.
you ever heard of 2x4? He was doing 4x4.
Wait, have you heard of 4x4? That's also wild. Thing.
Oh, not as funny then.
It's gonna get real crazy.
Yeah, 4x4 was something that he taught me about. It's just where you form 2 groups of 4 and sit in an area that has a certain amount of like creatures, and you all pull them to you, and you work together to destroy all of them.
So it's basically like running a train in zombies.
Pretty much.
Because there's a chance that one of the zombies will drop a really expensive item.
Look at Rodent. I love that. Hello, Rat King. Here, I'm gonna get a picture of this real quick.
Get it paid by far after you. Nice.
Look at that.
What's up? This is a PCBros customer plan build. Like they brought us all the parts, and I was like, they actually did a really good
So
job.
big.
I know.
It looks like a
Tyler has
trainer
my-
camera. Like,
Tyler has my little one right now.
It's not about the size, it's about how you use it.
True.
Yeah, sometimes it's about the.
Biggest looking camera in the world, bro.
I was trying to get my idea ready to sell, and now it's fucked up, and I think that Windows reset it.
That's fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you just leave yourself logged in and say selling with games?
Selling with games and account.
Whereas don't fix the issue. It just says, small quality of life issues, no big deal. Meanwhile, it's like a locked joystick, so you can't even use it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. I like that.
Jonah number 6. Is this like?
No, well, like, hello.
Look at that stance.
This thing's
That's
so.
my back pain. That's like all those things.
This guy's
You know
so
why he's in a good
stupid.
mood? He got the diamond and and he won 2 games last night.
Wow.
I lost. No, I only won 1. I lost 1.
Thanks for reminding him.
But technically I gained like 9 because I was at 10 RR, and then I lost 1, went to D rank, and then won 19 the next game. So.
You know what, Chad? I'm already going to sign it because I'm that confident the photo's going to turn out good. You guys want to hear my idea?
It's out of focus.
Oh, what do you all think? I asked Chat.
I think you just do it for free.
You know what Bruce said? He said money grab. But then he said, well, could I get a digital copy? And I said, well, the camera that I was thinking we would use does do digital. So I was like, you could get both.
I think you just do it for free. Don't give them an option. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, the only problem is that would be like, I don't think we could keep up. Plus, it'd be pretty expensive. That would be, if we were doing it that much, I would also want to buy a camera just to keep here so that other people could do it. And that's already a $200 investment on top of that.
Yep. Good morning, all. Here, I'll go ahead and sign it since Matt's not here.
I think that's cool. My handwriting's horrible, but that's a good photo, actually. I was a little scared that it was going to turn out bad, but it's still developing, but it's not bad. I'll pay $10. I want pics of Jonah's bald spot. Say no more.
I'm gonna ban you all the ones.
It'd be so bad if I just wasted a photo for that. Did I ever tell you I discovered?
It would be good for.
This is a remote to take pictures with, but it's
that's
also
cool.
the lens cap. I was like, wow, they thought of it all.
Hmm.
Dude, this photo makes the lighting look so cool. It's still developing, but look at that. It looks so vintage.
All right.
Chat, check it. Is it focusing? Here we go. Still cool. All right, I think we're yep. We actually started the stream like 4 or 5 minutes early, and so we're technically overtime. This is great.
That's a good stream.
It's a good stream, Chat. Good eye, mates. Good little stream, I'll tell you, bruvs. You little Brexit geezers.
Ooh boy.
Woke
up at the early time of 8:50 today, guys.
Tell them about the Sunday stream,
Jackson said, "Thank you all for watching."
We're having a Sunday stream, guys, but don't expect much when you get there because it's just Jackson Gaming.
Duh, it's not just Jackson. I'm there too.
You can't buy this PC. This PC was a customer's build.
Listen, if you guys like watching Apex Legends at a average, slightly above average level, then we may be able to deliver that day.
There's a raid.
You
You guys, he knows for. Oh my God, he knows. This is crazy
Guide the
development, by
raid.
the way.
Guide the raid. GC Rock.
Guys are right, guys. Guys are right.
Yeah. We need blood hunt.
I don't even know what Blood Hunt is. If my boyfriend Jackson agrees
All right,
to Blood
guys.
Hunt, I'll play
We're
it.
raiding GC Rock 6. We'll see.